I had one where when I was in like my dating stages where I was dating guys, I was dating this one guy. Like we went on a couple dates, and we actually had sex before we ever went on a date, so it was kind of backwards that way. But I knew our chemistry was good because of that. So like I liked the sex, so I let him take me out to dinner after the sex. It was like the opposite.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
A third
That makes the
location.
most
but then I found out it was honestly, it's like the opposite of most stories because yeah, the sex was great. We started with that. Then came the dinner, and I couldn't handle the dinner stuff because at dinner, he needed me to be 100% focused on him at all times. And if I like spaced out to think about something, because I'm a visual person, right? So if you bring up a concept to me and we're talking about something, I have to visualize it, and then I think about it, and then I comment on like what I think about, right? And so we'd be talking about, let's say, outer space, and I would like think of something we were just talking about, and I would like, my mind would kind of like wonder, like imagination happens, creativity happens, and while I'm thinking about that, he's like, what are you thinking about?
Are you snap his fingers?
Yeah, he would actually. He would.
no.
He's like, hello, we're having a conversation. What are you thinking about? I'm like, I'm thinking about what we were just talking about, asshole. But like, basically, he thought that I was thinking about other dudes.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was so insecure.
psychos and insecurities.
Yeah, and
obviously.
it was because I guess later he told me it was because he was like a good 8 to 10 years older than me. And he thought that because I was so young that I was just seeing him as an old guy, and I was just like thinking of other dudes, and I was like, dude, it's just like your insecurity is what killed it.
No, Nikki, it's also that you're too hot. Like
Bose.
no, I'm serious. Like you can't. You
Stop.
I'm just saying. He's looking at you across the table, and he's like, "She's thinking about other guys."
That's
There's no way she's here
shocked.
with
I was
me.
like, oh my God, like that was like the farthest thing that I was thinking about. I
Yeah.
was 100% thinking about our conversation, but just like visualizing and then thinking about sketches because like we were both stand-up comedians, and so that's how I met him. I booked him on a show that I was doing, and then he was really funny, and so we like hung out more. But funny really gets me. And so we're both in comedy, and I'm thinking about like funny things like off of what we're talking about, and then I'm about to share them, and he's like, what are you thinking about, like other dudes? And I'm like, what?
He said other dudes.
Like by the end of it, he was like, I just think you're thinking about like, I don't know, the last guy that you were with. And I was like, what?
How to lose a girl in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah. And he would also send me selfies, which was, I don't know.
Oh, that's weird.
That was weird to me. I
Don't send me one unless I ask for it.
Yeah, right. And it would be like not like dick pic selfies, like just selfies of him.
He's
like
so insecure.
outside world.
Oh my God.
I'm like, huh?